You can find us at BWSSpodcast.com and on Facebook at BWSS Podcast. This is because we said so. Let's start the show.
And now, recording from beautiful and sexy Miami, with your hosts, Seth and Laz and Research Lucas. It's because we said so.
Lucas, you're back?
Yeah, friend's doing a great job. Need a jack stands, and he's off. And he's going to be helping me take down.
You said you wanted to finish a hand job?
Yeah, something like that.
That's what I heard. All I heard was you.
Guy's name is Jack Sands.
Yeah.
Jack Sands.
Jack stands.
Jack stands me off.
Jack's hands.
Lucas, I need you to finish.
All
Jack
right.
hands are busy right
Finish.
now.
Wow.
Let's go in the shed.
That's definitely going on the show.
All right. Well, yeah, this is because we said so. We got Seth in mic 1. We got Laz in mic 2.
Yo.
We got Lucas in mic 3.
Hey.
And Flyboy himself is back.
We out
Antoine rocking the BWSS shirt. He wears it every time. We
Third
certainly
time's the
appreciate
charm.
it. Yeah, that's right. So we like it. No doubt about that. You can get us at our website at bwsspodcast.com. Email is contact@bwss. We record everything on camera at Arcane Studios. So you can watch all of our shows on YouTube. All the links are on our website. And all the music is by The Unsilenced. We release one extended show a week. And I am going to say there's no show next week. So we're taking a little bit of a break. I know, 4th of July. So we're gonna take a little bit of a break.
You definitely need a break.
Yeah, we could all. It's a major holiday. We always take a little bit of time.
I might have
off.
asked last time, but you ever thought of broadcasting live?
We get that question a lot. We have to get 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. To do it on audio is doable,
Right.
But it's not nearly as
Not the
charming.
same.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but YouTube, you need 1,000 subscribers.
we'll
and
get
we're
there.
a long ways away.
Slowly but surely.
We get a lot of listens,
1,000 followers.
but the views, on YouTube, it's a shame because it's such a great show. You get to see all our beautiful faces. So before we jump in everything, I do want to just talk a little bit about the building collapse, which is just freaking nuts, dude. The first thing when I heard about this is like someone told me, it's like, no way. Like this doesn't happen in America. Like buildings don't just
Devastating.
collapse here.
Yep.
Yeah. The last time I think it was like the FIU bridge, I guess, was the closest thing.
Yeah, but they were doing like a strain test on it.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, the FIU bridge. They were
Okay.
doing. They weren't supposed to be doing that with the road open.
Sure.
And that's like nothing compared to this.
No,
Yeah.
for sure.
I mean, like, and it's a newer building.
What, 1981, it's not that old.
Yeah.
What's crazy is so they were going through their, and by the way, if you guys hear thunder, folks, we're in Miami, it's rainy season. There's a lot of thunder going on out there. But anyway, so they were ready for the 40-year certification. They're building like that, 20 years, you got to, get this recertification. And the 40 years kind of like the big one. That's where we bring out the structural engineers. That's where they check all the electrical and stuff like that. So they were in the middle of that of doing that, and they just approved the $9 million it was going to take to fix this place. Because one of the major issues is that the pool wasn't sloped well enough to allow for drainage. So when the pool would overflow, which it does here, especially when you get these rains, like even the pool in our building will overflow. You get in it, and as soon as you get in, it's like overflowing at the edges, which makes you want to do a cannonball to see how much water you can get to splash out of the pool.
That's only with your big ass.
Yeah, so neither here nor there. But they just approved it, and all of a sudden, like this building collapsed, and they were talking about how they were doing the roofing, and they feel, and this just came out today. I don't know if you
that
guys
might have
saw
been a
this.
catalyst or
Yeah,
something.
because they had to crane all the shingles and all that stuff on top
extra
of it.
weight.
Yeah, 100%. Because they found rotting concrete, like exposed rebar, which had been rusting away. It's bad, man.
And I saw there was like not a report, but something that happened in 2018 where the guy's like, yo, there's a lot of problems
Yeah.
to address. And then, I mean, this is 3 years down the road. Like,
Pretty much.
They have some
Oh,
researchers saying stuff from like 2000s that the building was sinking millimeters at a time.
2 millimeters a year, I think they were saying, and that was since like the early 90s. So, which I don't know. I mean, I feel like all buildings probably sink that much, I would imagine.
No, they
So-
said that that's more than usual.
Lucas, can you look this up? Unless
Research Lucas.
Antoine has this off the top of his head. How many millimeters in an inch? I just don't have this.
Millimeters in an inch. I'm gonna say.
I don't even have a guess. 30?
Wow, like 10.
18.
18?
18?
Okay.
It's a guess.
30, 18. What was it? What was yours last?
Millimeters
So like
in
10.
an inch.
10? Okay.
An inch.
We could just
Yeah,
Google.
20.
Yeah,
20.
Laz is doing. What do you got,
How
Lucas?
many millimeters in an inch?
Yeah, Jesus. 25.4. All right, nice.
Thank you, Siri.
So yeah, so you figure since let's just say it's 1990, so 2020. So yeah, like that's less than
That's
an
not
inch.
that much.
That's not that much. I don't see that, as being
Being a
being
big
an
problem.
issue. Yeah.
I think more the rusty and rotting concrete.
Yeah, concrete
played
and
a
rebar.
factor.
But they're looking at everything.
Yeah.
They're looking for somebody to blame big time. And
Well-
it definitely has to be somebody's fault.
Well, there's been documented like issues, cracks in the foundation, especially in the parking garage. And there was a guy, right? There was like a few days ago, I think it was a pool guy or something. He was going down there to just kind of, check on the pool. And there's like standing water, like in the underground pool area.
Yep.
Fucking A, dude. So I saw this conspiracy theory that, who's the guy?
Here we go.
Who's the guy for, I can't remember his name, McAfee. So yeah, they're saying that he had a hard drive in the building with special
sure.
information that wasn't supposed to get out. It's like, come on,
They
it's
come out
QAnon
with all types of
bullshit.
dumb shit. Oh, I remember my beef now because of this thing.
Okay,
Thank
good.
God.
Well, all right. So I'm glad Lucas has some beef, folks, but he almost forgot. Doesn't sound very beefy to me. All right, I just want to talk about a little bit. Hopefully they I just, dude, at least one survivor. Make it be.
I mean, they had a
kid.
couple, but still, it's like 150 people.
I mean, not
missing. That
now. They
sucks.
don't they had a couple in the beginning, but there haven't been any since.
Now it's you're just
if
looking
you
at
see the
bodies.
video-
Right now it's like 12 or 13.
If you see the video, it's actually pretty bad. It's I'm not going to put it up because I'm not going to make matters worse. But if you look at the video, it's pretty.
Plus, it sucks. Like 1:30 in the morning, everyone's asleep.
Yeah.
Like, you're not just.
like complete
Just boom.
pancake.
Yeah.
There's like, forget it. All right. Anyway, so yeah, this BW, we didn't want to start with something sad, which is kind of sad, but I just, I felt like we should talk about it. Anyway, topics of today, U.S. government, UAP, UFO report. So what's going on with all the UFOs out there? Britney Spears, she finally speaks out in court. We're going to be talking about U.S. Air Force also has a new weapon. Anybody?
Laser
Is that the
beams.
rail gun?
Freaking laser beams, not the rail gun, no. And you're not supposed to, well, I mean, I guess you can throw stuff out there, but it's supposed to be a teaser, guys. We're not talking about what the weapon is. So coffee for the win. So coffee has another positive research paper that came out. So we have WTS News. We're going to have weather, Lazarus Corner of Positivity. And here we go.
It's time for Quick News.
So Charles Helu, Washington Examiner, Air Force weapon can take out hundreds of drones instantly and quietly. The U.S. Air Force unveiled a weapon this month designed to take out hundreds of drones at once with barely a sound. The Tactical High Power Operational Responder, THOR, also known as Thor. Yeah, right. Uses a beam of energy to scramble the electronics inside hundreds of drones at once. The unique system allows base defense forces to stop unmanned aerial systems attacks at long range before they threaten critical infrastructure, the Air Force Research Lab said. Increasingly, the sophisticated drones are becoming more threatening in many hands of enemy militants, and attack and surveillance capabilities grow, the Air Force said in a video. Thor is more effective than small arms and more efficient than heavy arms, which are currently used against drones. When Thor identifies a target, it shoots a beam of microwaves in less than a second, providing an instant effect on the drone's system. Is different from a laser, which shoots a beam capable of destroying one drone. So this can actually destroy a whole bunch of them at
can be
a
kinda
time.
scary.
Microwaves.
Yeah, what's that, Les?
It could be kind of scary though. 'Cause
What?
it's
Cooking that shit.
Not that. Like, what if it's a big enough drone and just like crashes into something?
I mean, if it's a big enough drone and it's carrying Hellfire missiles and it's about to go off or something like that, chances are it's going to be like, well, you know what, folks?
If we take care of it before it hits close to land,
Yeah, you
or
just fry it.
somewhere.
Sure. Pretty freaking much. But yeah, new weapon. They're saying costs $15 million to develop, $10 million to produce each one. It can fit in a 20-foot shipping container, which can be put into a C-130, which is pretty awesome. And they want to have Thor systems provided to platoons by 2024. So pretty awesome. Just saying.
Hopefully it doesn't affect anything else around.
Well, I probably will, but the fact is it can be targeted. It's going to be shooting things up in the air. I mean, if they have to deploy it and use it, I'm sure, they're not too worried about other stuff going on or what else is in the air. Kind of like the 40,000 pounds that exploded out in sea. Like, well, wildlife, I guess that's okay. All right, Antoine, Amsterdam, what you got?
Amsterdam do not want tourists to come back. They're very happy with the way that things have gone with COVID.
Well, except for maybe the restaurants.
Except for maybe the prostitutes and coffee shops.
Yeah, true. That's true.
But they're saying it's a lot quieter. No one's pissing in the streets.
I'm sure.
It's less rowdy. And the locals are able to go to spots that they were never been able to go to before.
Why? Just because it's been just so crowded or so seedy or whatever?
Right. They're like, you can actually walk around and it's quiet. And
remember how this city looked when nobody was here. It's nice.
It is, dude. It was nice. It was definitely nice.
The beach is nice. It's empty.
You can drive.
There's no traffic.
No doubt. No doubt. Yeah, the beach was. Yeah, you do. And that's the thing. Amsterdam's tourists, they need the income as well.
But is Amsterdam made basically for tourism?
I mean,
but I mean, people go there to smoke weed.
Yeah, I mean,
see these museums.
I mean, it's not touristy. Yeah, the Van Gogh Museum is pretty cool. Prostitutes as well.
Sure
lots of parties.
Little red light districts.
Mushrooms
are legal too.
But mushrooms are legal in a couple places here as well. It's kind of getting there.
Like Oregon.
But, right, where they just freaking grow everywhere. So Amsterdam is cool. I remember it gets dark at 10, 11 and the sun comes back up at 5.
I had a good time.
And when it's sunny, people just stand out. People just stand out in the sun because there's not a whole lot of sun there. And so when it's sunny, they're like, hell yeah, let's get some sun. So, all right. So Sandy Lamont from CNN. Drinking coffee of any type cuts the risk for liver problems, study says. Drinking up to 3 or 4 cups of caffeinated or decaffeinated coffee a day reduces your risk of developing and dying from chronic liver diseases, a new study finds. Coffee drinkers who are 21% less likely to develop chronic liver disease, 20% less likely to develop chronic or fatty liver disease, and 49% less likely to die from chronic liver disease than non-coffee drinkers, according to the study published Monday in the journal NBC Public Health. Risk factors for liver disease include drinking alcohol, obesity, diabetes, smoking, hepatitis B and C, and having non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. The rate of liver cancer has more than tripled between 1980 and today, while the death rates have more than doubled, according to the American Cancer Society.
I was going to say,
have a shot, drink an espresso.
Yeah,
I was going to say coffee helps your liver, but if you take it with Jameson,
it's
it balances out. You're good.
So they say that at the bottom, most studies are done on drinking black coffee. However, many people add dairy, sugar, flavors, and non-dairy creamers that are high in calories. Added sugar and fat likely negates any healthy benefits. So
I drink my
black.
coffee black though.
Just how you like your men.
Yeah, there you go. So a study examined consumption of 800 participants. And basically what they found is
liver was better.
The liver was better. Coffee has also been shown to lower the risk of type 2 diabetes, Parkinson's disease, prostate cancer, Alzheimer's, multiple sclerosis, melanoma, and other skin cancers, and reduce levels of coronary artery calcium. So, and here's what's kind of crazy about it, and this is from Harvard Health Professionals. We did not find any relationship between coffee consumption and increased risk of death from any cause, death from cancer or death from cardiovascular disease. So in other words, they're like, people that drink coffee, we didn't find any correlation associated with more deaths. So
right.
Drink coffee,
But
folks.
the problem is people that drink coffee, like the last time I was here, that Starbucks order where there was right. It was just 30 items,
ingredients,
4
and
pumps
shit.
caramel, this shit, that shit.
Extra shit. Yeah.
That's what's going to kill you.
That's diabetes.
Yeah, that was extra. That was so extra.
Are you doing okay, Seth?
You got to drink it black.
No, I had a long
week,
rough day at work. It was a lot.
Pillows.
As you guys saw, I'm getting phone calls, I'm getting text messages. So text messages are gone. I think we're good.
I saw him today. I was like, you don't look right.
Yeah. So it's been rough.
He almost smoked a cigarette.
No, it'll never be that bad.
If he does that, get it on video.
It'll never be that bad, folks. All right, Laz, you're up.
California has banned state-funded travel to Florida and 4 other states due to anti-LGBT laws.
Wow.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
So no work trips to Florida?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
for
'Cause I was
non-essentials.
like, how can you ban people?
No,
from going to
like
Florida?
state-funded.
Sure.
Oh,
So
okay.
like unless it's for like something essential.
Right.
So California added 5 more states, including Florida, to the list of places where state-funded travel is banned because the laws that discriminate against members of LGBTQ community that state attorney generally announced on Monday. Attorney General Rob Bonata added Florida, Kansas, Montana, North Dakota, and West Virginia to the list that now has 17 states where state employee travel is forbidden except
Wow.
under limited circumstances.
Jeez.
I'm surprised Texas isn't on that list. Or Alabama.
there's a lot.
There's a lot. The other 12
okay.
states are Texas, Alabama,
there we go.
Idaho,
Yeah, they're there.
Iowa,
It's like
Oklahoma,
Alabama's gotta be.
South Carolina, South Dakota, Kentucky, North Carolina, Kansas, Mississippi, Tennessee.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Florida-
that sounds like them.
Yeah.
Ours, we're banned because of which I think we've talked about this, like what we agree with the transgenders playing different sports.
Sure.
Right.
Which I
Yeah,
don't
it's
really
a tricky
agree with.
situation.
So they're trying to then like a lot of things are like retarded because like some states block access to healthcare, some states block access to the school ports is fine, but like
Access to the military.
is it military? Nah,
But remember
No.
Trump had like the transgender
Trump
ban.
did, yeah. And then Biden was like, enough of that crap.
some they won't let you get involved in student funded organizations, like not like sports, like just anything, like you know what I
Sure.
mean, like anything that's state funded, they won't let you get involved with that.
I got you.
Medical care, like that's stupid as fuck. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like what ours is like, it's not fair. Like with the school thing, I agree you shouldn't be able to do that, but whatever, it is what it shouldn't be a law. That's what
Sure.
they're like. If it's like a law, they're not doing it.
I got
Yeah,
you.
like a school policy or something.
Yeah.
Sure. I hear
That's
you.
it.
All right. Well, I mean, with if Santis continues to rise in popularity like he is, I feel like
Dude,
we're going
which
to be
is
a lot
weird.
of lists. It's not weird.
I mean, it's Florida.
He's taken over like Trump's,
I
like
guess, but like
yeah.
half of the shit he passes is just like
Yeah, I hear you.
I mean, I saw him speaking the other day. It didn't seem like horrible.
No, he's a great speaker.
Like, he was
He's,
like- limiting teachers, like stuff they can teach.
sure.
Like,
Laz
who the
keeps
fuck-
bumping
they
into
just-
the fucking microphone. over
said
there.
what?
You keep bumping into the microphone
No,
with the
I know,
towel.
I'm
and-
sorry.
yeah, there you go. All right. Anyway, Alice, Allyse, interesting spelling. Alice Stanley of Gizmodo. Texas power companies are remotely raising temperatures on residents' smart thermostats. Did you guys hear this crap?
No.
Yeah.
So Texas- what's
they're
that?
just increasing the temperature on
Yeah,
people's
and people's-
thermostats.
Yeah.
How are they able to do
Texas
that?
is one of
Fucked
several
up.
states suffering
Oh,
through.
they're like weird though. Remember
They
with
have
the
their own
election-
power
Yeah,
system,
they're
so they can
fucking
do
still.
dumb shit like that. Texas is one of several states suffering through record-breaking heat wave that is pushing electric grids to their limits. The Electric Reliability Council of Texas, or ERCOT, has urged residents to do their part by raising temperatures on their thermostats. But several smart thermostat owners say their devices have controlled remotely to conserve energy, leaving them sweltering at home without clues as to why. Turns out, some of them didn't read the fine print. Several
course.
residents, of course, yeah. Several residents in the Houston area said that they'd unknowingly enrolled in a program called Smart Savers Texas as part of a promotion. The agreement states that in exchange for an entry into some sweepstakes, that's how they get you. Electric, yeah, right. Electric customers grant permission for the program's operator, Energy Hub, to control their thermostats during periods of high energy demand.
Get you a mail-in
Texas
rebate.
be fucking people, bro.
Bro.
Like,
I don't
Stop.
like what the
their
hell?
own power grid just allows. That's how they got froze out because their own
Their
freaking power
regulations,
grid.
they're not working. Like,
No, they're not. Maybe when things were more stable, But with the record freezing they just got and the record heat that everybody's getting right now, it's not going to work.
That's what my other one is like.
Still imagine your shit set to 72. You wake up, it's at 80. You're like,
well, here's what's
who
kind of
the
interesting.
fuck?
So they began. So this is what a gentleman said, Brandon English. So I was talking about how he came home to his wife and daughter who were sleeping. They'd been asleep long enough that the house was already 78 degrees. I'm like, in 78,
It's not that bad.
no, it's like, come on. It's not like he's at 85 or like 90. It's like 78.
Yeah.
It's like,
All right.
oh my
Take
God.
your
People like
shirt
to be
off.
like cold, like cooler, have the blanket, you're
Yeah.
cozy.
I mean, 78, it's a little
okay.
rough.
That's fine though. That's fine.
I wouldn't be able to sleep with a blanket on 78.
No,
I'd be
definitely.
no, I mean
blanketless.
like they probably have like blankets and clothes, like and
Sure.
they set their
No, you go
thermostat
in
to like
your
70.
underwear and you sleep on top of your bed.
But they'll raise it up to 4 degrees. So, but yeah, you can opt out like right away, which a lot of people have been doing. But that's crazy. They said it only happens like 8 times a year. So, but still, leave my shit alone.
Don't touch my dial.
So, yeah, right. All right, last one.
It has something to do with this too.
Oh shit.
Rolling blackouts for parts of U.S. Northwest amid heat wave.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is from Spokane, Washington.
Spokane.
Yeah. The unprecedented Northwest U.S. heat wave that slammed Seattle, Portland, Oregon, moved inland on Tuesday, prompting an electrical utility in Spokane, Washington, to warn that people will face more rolling blackouts amid heavy power demand. Because it's hot as fuck, and motherfuckers are putting the AC down.
Yeah.
And only some people have AC, like half the people.
Yeah.
But they've never had like 100-degree weather in June.
Sure.
Usually it's like 70 and raining.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a little chilly up there.
Yeah,
It's hot.
it's hot. You know what I mean? Like, and they never get warm up there. Like,
No,
for the most
not
part.
like that.
Yeah. So they're predicted to get temperatures of as high as 110 degrees Fahrenheit, 43.3 Celsius. It's like the all-time
For,
record.
like
That's hot.
Oregon,
It's fucking
Washington.
hot.
Washington State.
Wow.
Yeah, and
Wonder what's going to do the grapes. There's a lot of Pinot Noir that's really finicky. I mean, on the east side, it's a lot of hardy like Cabernet and Malbec and Zinfandel. But yeah, on the west side, there's delicate grapes over there.
You know what I don't understand is like, how come they haven't been able to figure out stuff like that right now with
With the knowledge that we have and shit.
like they're able to come up with like vaccines and random shit. Like they're still dealing with
Can't figure out power grids.
Can't figure out a power grid right now. And they've had it like New York. Remember when New York was having all those blackouts like days at a time or
Yeah,
like
yeah.
2 or
Yeah.
3 days?
Haven't seen
Yeah.
that in a while.
Yeah, but that's just weird. They used to refer to June as Junary.
January?
Yeah.
'Cause
Okay.
it's January. Really.
Sure, January.
So they had to close schools, businesses.
Close schools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they got no
outdoor-
AC.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was workers including some places like outdoor pools and ice cream
Fuck a
shops.
snow day. It's a heat day.
I've never seen that here. Shit.
No, we
Right?
never had that here.
Yeah.
And we get hot here. but,
Fucking
like,
heat
But we
day.
have AC.
Yeah.
Right.
Plenty of
Exactly.
it.
Everybody has AC
Yeah.
on
Prep
at,
for
at
it.
this time. But I guess
We're going to talk about the flight, but as soon as we took off, everybody has a pool. This is ridiculous.
dude, lots
Everybody
of
has
there's
a
a lot of
pool.
pools.
Good Lord. So, all right, Lucas.
It's time for.
Wait a minute. What the fuck? It's WTF News, folks. So, Lucas, what do you have this week? I'm
This
moving
week?
things along because we got a lot to talk
Yeah.
about.
It's all good.
This week from NBC Philadelphia out of what was it, Lackawanna County?
Lackawanna? Okay.
Lackawanna County.
Lackawanna?
Wanna
Okay.
Lacka.
Yeah, Lackawanna.
Pennsylvania police break up exorcism in a Home Depot lumber aisle.
What? That can't be real, bro.
Inside the Home Depot?
Inside the lumber
Exorcism,
aisle.
Home Depot, they picked the lumber aisle because lumber's so expensive now that, you can't just
No,
go, it's
no.
too expensive. People don't buy
They
it.
put a
was-
bunch of big crosses.
Yeah. Oh, there you
with the
go. Oh,
lumber.
yeah, there you go. Grabbed a hammer and some nails and made a cross. That's pretty funny.
What the fuck?
Go ahead,
For real.
Lucas.
Once the police arrived, they reportedly a group was performing an exorcism for the dead trees within the aisle.
Oh, shit.
Not
It sounds
for the
like, how do you sneak in someone that's possessed
That's
all the
so
way
awesome.
there?
Dude, that's awesome. Exorcism for the dead trees.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
So did they have like a fire and candles and shit? That's hilarious.
No, that's more of a seance or
Sure.
summoning.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Fair enough. All right.
At a shrine.
How many people was it?
It doesn't say, just a group of them. They were escorted out without arrest.
Yeah,
Maybe
I'm sure.
conjuring shit.
That's pretty
fuck
funny.
outta here.
That's pretty funny. All right. Well, I guess any shout outs over there, Laz?
Nah, not this week.
No shout outs. Okay. Any shout outs over there, Lucas?
No.
No, none this week. Okay. By the way, I like this snow back there. It does make me feel a little bit cooler. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So
That's one of my cars.
yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
No.
It's hard to see.
It took me 3 days to dig it out.
I believe it. It's hard. It's hardly, other than the windshield wipers
You should
sticking
live in
out.
Washington.
Yeah, right.
Is that
Well,
something
yeah.
people do?
Not-
Just put the windshield wipers up?
Yeah, because they'll freeze
Yeah.
to the windshield.
Ah.
And then when you
And
try
you-
to pull them out, they'll rip.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So
Also,
all right.
in this case, it helps you find the car.
Okay, sure. All right. So yeah, any shout outs over there, Antoine?
Sure. Shout out to my hula crew. Shout out to Brittany Steiner, the Steiner sisters, my sister,
Nice.
my nephew Martin,
Okay.
mom and dad.
There you
That's about
go. Got to shout out mom and dad. All right. Well, I want to shout out Benny. It was great having him last week. It was a great show. I haven't listened to it yet, or watched it for that matter.
I mean, you were there.
I know, but here's the thing: when I
It's
edit,
different when you watch it.
yeah,
though.
that's the thing. Like when I edit it, like I go through it, but I can't just enjoy it.
Right.
Some of them are great and I love them, but every time Benny's on, like it's it's fun. He's got some funny stories. He talked about when he got arrested and shit like that. So and all the rescuers risking their life out there, because the people like in this building, like crawling through like crevices trying to find people. It's not like
Yeah, and they don't know if it's gonna fall. on
yeah,
them or not
dude.
there.
So all the credit in the world to you guys. So, all right, we're gonna take our first little break. We're gonna come back with the preliminary assessment for unidentified aerial phenomena. So I have it right here, folks. I have the entire. I read it. It's pretty interesting. We're gonna talk through some of the things that actually were in it. We're gonna talk about Britney Spears and her day in court. And I guess that's it. We'll see you guys in a bit. Boom. Boom.
This is me on cloud 9, and I ain't coming down, no. Check your watch, 'cause it's my time. Tick tock, here I go. I got my hands in the sky towards the ceiling, and let me tell you, yo, I swear it's such a feeling. So for tonight, let's stare at the ocean, gaze at the stars above you. Count all your blessings, 'cause dreams really do come true. Tonight, let's stare at the ocean, gaze at the stars above you. Count all your blessings, 'cause dreams really do come
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
That could be
That's gonna get stuck
great
in
or
my
it could be
head.
bad. Do, 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 do. Murna, murna.
Dickheads.
Do, 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 do. Murna, murna. All right, so we're back, and we're going to talk about, quote unquote, the preliminary assessment unidentified aerial phenomena. Is June 25th, 2021. So this is like the official report that came out, and it's not very long. It's like 9 pages. So I went through it, picked up some of the more interesting, more important stuff, I guess. So assumptions, various forms of sensors that register UAP, unidentified aerial phenomena, generally operate correctly and capture enough real data to allow initial assessments, but some UAPs may be attributed to sensor abnormalities. So in other words, like sensors say this stuff is there, but
Sensors are wrong.
sometimes sensors can be wrong, but we feel like, we got it. Most of the UAP reported probably do represent physical objects, given that majority of UAP were registered across multiple sensors to include radar, infrared, electro-optical, weapon seekers, and visual observation. In a limited number of incidents, UAP reportedly appeared to exhibit unusual flight characteristics. These observations could be the result of sensor errors, spoofing, or observer misperception and require additional rigorous analysis. So they saw the one, we showed it on the show, where like this one just like dove straight down into the freaking water, like with no splash. And I think it came back out again. So definitely some unknown propulsion that we are not cognizant of. That is for sure.
Anti-gravity.
Yeah. Sure. That's definitely a possibility. Laz, do you believe in aliens, by the way?
There have to be other things out there. Just
No, but here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't like.
You
here.
too?
They have to be here.
They're
Antoine,
queer.
yes.
They're here to stay.
Lucas,
For sure.
Yeah.
yeah.
They're
Here.
probably involved with our government. They're
Elena just like
I don't know.
swears that they're here.
all the government.
I don't
thing with
think.
my
I don't think
grandma.
it's like. I don't think we're mixing with them though.
No. Fine.
You saying
Just
we're
got
not
the
fucking
speakers
aliens?
off. Just turn
Someone's
off-
fucking aliens somewhere.
not
This
here. I mean, sure, somewhere in this galaxy, I'm sure something's
You
happening.
know what? Like outside of,
Shapeshifters, man.
you know, there's so much unexplored ocean that maybe they just fucked up and went the wrong way that day. Feel
That
me?
could be.
Yeah, like how deep? Maybe they have some shit where they go way deep underground.
So there are probably multiple types of UAP requiring different explanations based on the range of appearances and behaviors. After carefully considering the information, the UAPTF, which is the Unidentified Aerial Phenomena Task Force, focused on reports that involve largely witnessed firsthand by military aviators. This is from 2004, 2021. 144 objects were reported. Of these, 80s involve observation with multiple sensors. So they seem to think that, you know, they're there. From what they could tell with all the sensors and the different sensors, that what they observed really did happen, and there's only one. It's a deflated weather balloon, but all the other ones, they have no freaking clue what this crap is at all whatsoever.
Why don't they try to follow it or something?
They can't.
They can't.
It's too fast.
Well, one is too fast. Two, when they're reporting these, is because it's got in the way of their normal flight pattern. And for safety, you know, you're not supposed to, you know.
Chase it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So, but more recently, I think it was 2018 or something, they're like, okay, we're going to actually start like putting together ways of reporting. There's going to be a structure on how it gets reported, and hopefully what they'll do is, they'll start to say, you know, like, let's follow it. When you think that somebody would be like, dude, let's go see what happens.
chase that.
Yeah,
For
exactly.
sure. I'm done. Like imagine.
Yeah,
I'm out of here again.
Yeah, of course, but not me. White folks, you know, we just want to go see what's what's going on over there.
I'm not. I mean, like I want to follow.
Oh, you want to follow it?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Like, why not?
That's right.
Saying usually when there's war, there's more sightings.
Sure. So here's the thing, which is interesting. Basically, they were like, some of the stigmas associated with it. They're like, a lot of people, they feel, don't report it because they're gonna be like, what are you?
Yeah, you
like,
kook.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, like in the
Crazy
past,
person.
yeah.
But it's
Still,
funny, they actually put it in the report. Narratives from aviators in the operational community and analysts from military and IC describe disarrangement associated with observing UAPs, reporting it, or attempting to discuss it with colleagues. Although the side effects of these stigmas have been lessened as senior members of the scientific, policy, military, and intelligence communities engage on the topic more seriously, reputational risk may keep some observers silent. Because they're like, yeah, what, you freaking nuts? But they're thinking now, okay, this is a thing. United States government is saying, okay, it's a thing. So now
it's
I can
okay
actually
to talk about it
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Because
100%.
before, even if you would talk about it, they would just silence you. Be like, you didn't see, you're wrong.
They have to know
Sign
something.
this and shut the fuck
they
up.
know something.
Oh, they know more than what they're telling us,
Yeah,
100%.
because it's like, you know, who knows when we're gonna probably land on Mars? Probably pretty soon.
2032, according
like a
to
human,
Elon
you know?
Musk.
So
With humans?
imagine you get there and you can't come back.
Sure.
And then there's another life form that lives there, and they like, well, they know they haven't seen anything, and they're trying to like keep you alive or study you and see what the hell your brain's made of. That's what they're probably doing with the aliens. Like,
Okay, yeah.
who
if
knows?
they're here.
If
They're here.
because
Bro, you got the Greys, you got reptilians.
there's
all
so much
sorts of
explanations
types
for
of
certain things,
aliens
but
out
look how
there,
much
dude.
technology has like gone so fast in the past like 20 years. We can't
Sure.
be that smart.
That's true.
Like,
That's very, very true.
we're smart, but
It's true.
We
Like-
for sure have recovered bodies.
So here we go.
Yeah,
But
except for that.
some potential patterns do emerge. So although there was wide variability in the reports and the data set is currently too limited to allow for detailed trend or pattern analysis, there were some clusterings of UAP observations regarding shape, size, and particularly propulsion. So basically what they're saying is, yeah, I mean, this propulsion thing, the size, the shape, there's a lot of commonality. So it's like, they seem to be, very similar, which means if there are aliens, yeah, this is the type of shit that they drive or they fly or whatever the hell you want to call it.
they believe it.
Yeah, it's possible. They appeared to demonstrate advanced technology. In 18 incidents described in 21 reports, observers reported unusual UAP movement patterns or flight characteristics. Some UAP appeared to remain. It's interesting how UAP is also plural. Just say not UAPs. Some UAP. It's just kind of like deer and deer. So it's not deers. How many deers are there? No, how many deer are there? So some UAP appear to remain stationary in winds aloft, move against the wind, maneuver abruptly, or move at considerable speed without discernible means of propulsion. So in other words, there's no propeller, there's no jets, there's no anything.
What if it's something that we're working on and they're just trying to
It
feed
could
us
be.
some
A lot of people are
bullshit?
saying that
I
we're just
thought about
testing
that.
shit.
Yeah,
I thought about
because-
that today, actually.
Yeah, they're probably just feeding us the
And they're
bullshit.
like, let's see how the public reacts.
But would you test this shit
In
where
broad-
near
in front of
military
everybody?
bases?
Maybe
Yeah.
that's the point,
to see
if you can
see who
detect
reports it. Let's
That's
see who are the
See
snitches in
who
this
reports
space.
it, if you can detect it.
Oh, they
if it's
saw
like,
us. We got to work on this.
yeah, we fucked up on that one.
Like they saw us and we go in the water real fast. Yeah, exactly. So in small number of cases, military aircraft systems process radio frequency energy associated with the sightings. So yeah, they're saying
What
that
about testing that new microwave weapon?
that would be
on
interesting,
those,
right?
See what's up.
I think that's a great idea.
But will that work against like
We don't
planes?
know.
Who knows?
Oh.
That's why.
Planes, it'll work against planes. I'm pretty sure. It
Yeah,
will.
well, the drones were all drones, right? Like the high
Well, it was
flying,
targeted for drones.
I mean, I'm sure. Yeah,
I'm sure
it
it'll
just
work
fucks
against
up
high
the
flying.
electrical
You know, like
system.
the high flying, like military grade drones.
well, I don't know if it's for predators, like the real big ones that have like a 10-foot wingspan, but maybe it's possible. The problem with the drones now is what a lot of countries are doing. They're just kamikaze drones. They strap some
just blow
explosive.
up,
They
just boom.
they blow shit up.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what's happening more and more.
That's what I was worried about. That's what I was saying. Like, they
Yeah.
scramble it. Like, where does it land?
Yeah, but here's the thing: if you scramble it, these explosives don't just, they're not meant to go off at impact to a degree. I mean, there's something that triggers them to go off. But if you were to actually scramble it to where that trigger can't go off because it's been scrambled or the electricity doesn't work, I'm sure it would have an effect. It's possible. So there's different types of UAPs out there. So you have the airborne clutter, and these are the one of the 5 categories. Airborne clutter that they think these UAPs could be. These objects include birds, balloons, recreational unmanned aerial vehicles, airborne debris like plastic bags that muddle a scene and affect an operator's ability to identify true targets, such as enemy aircraft. There's another one, natural.
Is it plastic bags?
Yeah, like a plastic bag. Dude, what the sensors are using are
Floating
really,
in the
really
wind.
sensitive. They pick up the littlest, dumbest shit. And especially, if you're an Air Force pilot or something like that, I'm sure you could see one go by, but it's possible.
Nah.
Birds. You think they mistook birds for
Well, what about you?
fucking
Do you feel
aliens?
like Antoine, could you see a plastic bag, in your airplane?
What if you see
right?
the sky
So
while you're
fast.
flying?
I could barely see other planes in the day. You've seen it. You were there.
Yeah. We're
It's
gonna
hard to
talk
see
about it,
during
but
the
I
day.
feel like we could see like a plastic bag.
Nah, bro. Not that
Especially
high
from
in the air.
if you're far enough
I don't
away.
know.
Natural atmospheric phenomena, which includes ice crystals, moisture, and thermal fluctuations
Yeah,
that may
sure.
register on infrared radar systems. Another one is industry developmental programs or United States government programs, which is kind of what we were talking about. Maybe it's a
Testing
secret.
random shit.
Some UAP observations could attribute to developments and classified programs by U.S. entities. We are unable to confirm, however, that these systems, were accounted for any UAPs, obviously. Another one is foreign adversary systems. So China, Russia, that are really got their shit together.
Them.
And then other, which is what a lot of these fall under. It's just
Another sector
aliens.
with a secret funding that's doing some secret
or
shit.
aliens. Just saying.
They're out there.
The way
Probing booty
we had
holes.
this conversation, we'll jump into it again because I was like, it's the laws of physics, and you guys were like, well, what about their physics? And it's the laws of physics
in Earth.
in
Who
this
who said that? I didn't say that.
You said that,
Me?
or Ricky said that. Somebody fucking said that.
Maybe it's
No.
Lucas.
But the laws of physics in this fucking Lucas wouldn't be that stupid. The laws of physics in this universe are the
you
laws of
underestimate
physics. What's that?
You underestimate me.
Underestimate? What a
His powers.
No, gravity.
Jesus.
You just said something with anti-gravity. Antoine said that
I
today,
did.
and I'm like,
But
how
yeah, if they
how's
have
it going
the
to be
technology,
anti-gravity
well-
on Earth? There's no choice. You have
No, so it'd be like, all right, their craft would create an anti-gravity around it.
Yeah,
And then that
anti-propulsion,
creates
gravity.
the propulsion, which is why they can go in the water.
It's the way we're
'cause they'll just
going.
create like a force field, make no splashes, and just keep going at the same speed they were in the air underwater.
you know
Because
what's
they're
crazy?
not going through water; they're still going around like this bubble of air and just going through air. Technically,
Let's say it came from like a really massive planet, right?
sure.
That has like their gravitational pull is like crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then when they get here,
Yeah, it's
like,
like, damn, what?
their power, we don't even need that much power to
That's a
fucking do
good
whatever the
point.
fuck we're doing.
That
That's
makes
very,
sense.
very possible. Very, very possible. But the whole thing with aliens is like, for them to find us, they would only be able to find us through radio waves or some sort of waves that we emit,
Okay,
which
they
we've
have their
only been
own
doing
thing?
for like 150
it
years.
should make sense because no other planet around us is emitting.
So it
Anything.
would have to be a planet within 150 light years from us because radio waves travel at the speed of light, just like
Okay.
all waves.
What if they have something else though?
Like what?
We only know radio waves. What else is there? Could be something else.
Now, like we're looking for planets, and we can tell if there's oxygen, the Goldilocks zone, all that. But we're not.
Yeah.
I don't know
If it's
if we
habitable
can
for us
detect
or not.
radio waves. So, Lucas,
Maybe we're not even looking for that.
Lucas, can you see if we can detect radio waves or from another planet? Because we can
they might
detect
have something
X-wave.
completely different. I don't know what.
Or
but
maybe we're just a pit stop.
And also, would aliens come all the way the fuck over here and not at least say hello? Like, wouldn't you think they'd be like,
They're already among us.
maybe we're
man.
ants, bro.
Sure.
Maybe we're
They've
nothing.
reproduced into us.
I don't know. I can't remember who. There was some. I don't know if it's a scientist or maybe a star. Like, I find it hard to believe, and I'm paraphrasing. I find it hard to believe that any alien civilization with that much technology wouldn't come over and say, "Damn, you guys are doing pretty good. You know, look what you got some cars."
If
And,
they could get here, you're done.
Yeah.
Like, you're fucking crazy.
Lucas, I don't know if you can find that.
They'll bring one
at
of you
all.
back. Bring some
Is
oxygen.
space.com reputable?
Absolutely.
Scientists think they detected radio emissions from an alien world dated December 17, 2020.
So
Oh, there we go.
how far away was it?
Give me a little
More
second.
than 150 light years? That's the question.
But you gotta understand, maybe there's living organisms
51.
that don't need oxygen or something in
Yeah.
another,
Oh, for
another
sure.
galaxy
Sure.
or
That
That
planet.
thrive on nitrogen.
100%.
or
It
whatever.
exists. It exists for sure.
Like Superman. I'm talking
We're carbon based. They could be iron based.
Yeah, you never know. That's what I'm saying.
Walking
You
like
never
pieces
know.
of metal.
And
Yeah,
Like they
water.
probably try to bring us over there and be like, we need to, like how we like keep
but that has
fish as
nothing to do with
pets.
radio waves. Yeah, 100%.
Anything. It could be anything. I don't know
I mean,
what radio. What? Ah,
There
what
are
else
people
was
that
there?
think the Egyptians, man, they were like broing it up with the aliens.
Aliens, for sure. A lot of
So-
civilizations.
What's that?
Didn't
lot
you
of
guys watch Men in
civilizations.
Black? They all work at the post office.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
true. That's true. Fucking dork.
Fucking post
All right,
office.
standardize
Or the
this
DMV.
reporting, consolidate the data, and deepen the analysis in line with the provisions. The initial focus will be to employ artificial intelligence, machine learning algorithms to cluster and recognize similarities and patterns in the features. So basically, they're going to take all the data and try to find patterns and try to really work on this. And that's something they're going to be increasingly putting money
Also,
towards.
like, why now?
Well,
like, if like you think of like Roswell, which happened like in the
because I think
40s and shit,
enough shit is getting out. In my personal opinion, enough videos getting out and leaking.
they just
The
can't.
government's is
contain it
like, we
anymore.
can't. We're yeah. we look
But even
like
then, like the
idiots.
reaction, people are like, all right, aliens, whatever.
Well, yeah, because we already like, yeah, we
been
fucking
through
knew
so
that
much
shit.
shit.
matter anymore.
Yeah.
We don't care.
Like we knew.
It's like, all
thanks.
right, we kind of knew.
We knew it.
Yeah. So, anything, Lucas? I mean, on how far it is? How many light years? I knew you forgot to look. That's okay.
No, I did. You asked how far is the
How many
farthest
light years
we-
away is this alien world? That's what I want to know.
51.
51 light years?
Yep.
Exactly. So that's
No,
within
it's not
100. Yeah, exactly. So that's within 150 light years,
How long
which is
how long is it going to take us to get with us? We have anything.
well,
we
light travels at
51 light years.
186,000 miles per second.
Yeah, good
Multiply that by a year, and you'll know
And
how
52 times
20,000
that.
years. I think at current technology, 20,000 years. So it's
We'll
not
get there.
happening. Yeah, we're not anytime soon.
How?
Not unless we can travel at the speed of light. So, all right, let's talk about our girl Britney, who we talk about quite a bit, as you fans of the show know.
It's mostly you.
Well,
It's
you
too
know,
much. It's too much.
So-
Nah, but some of this shit's fucking sad, bro.
It's sad,
Yeah.
dude. It's fucking sad. I'm just
Enlighten me.
saying.
I haven't been following. I mean, I get the gist, but
So Britney Spears, you know, she wants her day in court. She finally got it. She's talking about all the shit that's gone down. And we're going to talk about the stuff that she said. This is Mark Savage from the BBC. Britney Spears told a U.S. judge that she has been drugged, forced to perform against her will, and prevented from having children. She is asking the court to end this conservatorship and has governed her life. That has governed her life for 13 years. So, reading out a prepared statement, the star called the arrangement abusive and said she was traumatized. I just want my life back, she said via phone in her 23-minute appearance. It was the first time the star has spoken publicly about the conservatorship, which began in 2008. We're not going to go into it. Look it up. You can see it. We talk about it on the show enough because every time like somebody comes back on the show is like, so what's going on with Britney Spears? We got to fucking talk about it all over again. So it was the first time.
So what's going on with
Yeah,
Britney
right.
Spears?
Exactly, dickhead. So after hearing her remarks on Wednesday, Jamie Spears' lawyer, which is her father, the guy who's been controlling her life, issued a statement saying he's sorry to see his daughter suffering and in so much pain. Mr. Spears loves his daughter and he misses her very much. If that's the case,
I miss
fuckface,
the money.
why the hell is your lawyer saying that for you and not you?
Yeah.
So eat a dick. Britney's court appearance lawyer, Samuel D. Ingram III, also appeared to be taken aback by the star's statements, telling the court he was unaware of its contents before he spoke. So let's go over, I think there's like 5 things that she said that were really kind of poignant and kind of like, holy shit. So the conservatorship has control over her reproductive health. Britney, 39, who has 2 teenage sons from her marriage to Kevin Federline, said she was being prevented from having more children. I want to be able to get married and have a baby, said the star. I was told right now in the conservatorship, I am not able to get married and have a baby. The 39-year-old is currently in a relationship with personal trainer Sam Asghari. He's a good-looking guy. I'm just saying.
personal trainer.
Yeah, he's a
Better be.
good-looking guy. Give her credit. Give him
Yeah,
credit.
but she cannot get married, bro.
She can't get married. She can't have fucking
She
kids.
can't take the IUD
With
out.
this
Was
new
it-
guy?
was it-
Yeah.
She has
At
like a-
39?
They have
No,
an
no, they
IUD.
have
The
a birth
conservatorship
control
has a birth control thing implanted in her, and
That's
she can't
ridiculous.
get it fucking taken
How,
out.
how the fuck did it get that far?
Like when
though?
she's 21, maybe like even it's still fucked up, but I can, I get it. Her image, this shit, kids. Because I mean, look at her younger sister. She got pregnant when she was like super young.
Yeah, super young for sure. But dude, like 39 years old. The
Yeah.
fuck.
I mean, should she be having kids?
So I have an IUD inside of myself right now, so I don't
I'm
get
just kidding, it's
pregnant.
fucked up.
But this so-called team won't let me go to the doctor to take it out because they don't want me to have children. So,
Wow.
like, dude, how the fuck do they have control of her ability to have children? How is
Yeah.
that possible?
That's ridiculous.
My problem is, why can't she just? I guess just
Rip it
you
out.
can't just really disappear. But if you go to a hospital, they're not going to tell you can't take it out.
Well, I mean, we'll talk about one of the reasons why she can't go away because they're going to talk about how they control her money.
It's kind of like, do you remember Black Mirror, the Miley Cyrus episode?
No.
No, you didn't see it.
Black
same
what?
shit.
Oh, I didn't like the show.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's the same. Like she's a
People
pop
love it, not
singer,
me.
and then like they like put her in an induced coma, try to get release music. Anyways, it's very similar in the sense of like controlling.
Sure.
Like she didn't want to keep doing this music. She wanted to like branch to another genre. Blah blah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well-
can't have kids. It sucks.
Number 2, and then they're not numbered, but it's number 2. She had been forced to perform against her will. Britney claimed that her management threatened to sue her in 2018 if she didn't complete the 31-date Pieces of Me tour, which included dates at London O2 Arena. My management said that if I don't do this tour, I'll have to find an attorney. And by contract, my own management could sue me if I didn't go through with the tour. It was very threatening and scary. And with the conservatorship, I couldn't even get my own attorney. So out of fear, I went ahead and did the tour. Yeah, like the conservatorship gets her attorneys for her. She said her managers falsely told the therapist she was seeing that she was failing to take her medications and refusing to participate in rehearsals. When she objected to a piece of choreography, it was as if I planted a bomb somewhere, she said. Ma'am, she's talking to the judge, ma'am, I'm not here to be anyone's slave. I can certainly say no to a dance move. So yeah, like if you remember, she had the tour or the thing she had going on at Vegas. We talked about this before, where it was a big reveal, and this is in the documentary that is on Hulu that is produced by the New York Times. But yeah, like she had this big reveal, and it was supposed to be the launch of the tour. She came up, she waved at everyone, she walked off, got into a cab or got into a car, left, and refused to do the freaking tour. And that was when she was like, enough is enough.
That's what she should do. Just stop.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck it.
She's
I'm not
making
doing
all
it.
these people money.
Just quit.
I ain't doing it. Who are you gonna sue? Sue the conservatorship.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
Like her
So you're-
fan base are going to be his fan base. Fuck it. Just cut all your ties. Start anew by yourself. Done.
She can't start by herself.
But she can. They control
can't.
her
It's like when
legally.
it's like
That's the
when
problem.
people get like old and they take over their life for making decisions
Yeah.
and writing. It's just like that.
So they just own her image and
They
everything
own
about
her image, her likeness,
own her.
So she
and
can't
her
do it.
body.
So until she dies,
her
she can't do it.
finances.
Just oh my god,
Dude.
it's awful.
I
She-
don't know. I can't remember why they started it because she was like a little.
She
getting a
kinda
little
lost
loose.
it a
Yeah,
little
she kind
bit.
of lost it, but
And that's
everyone loses
because-
it. We all lost it.
Yeah,
at one
yeah,
point.
and that's
Not
because-
all.
Especially when you're that famous at such a young age.
That's exactly. The paparazzi were just all over her, and people were giving her shit. Justin Timberlake was giving her shit. Like, and he apologized, and people apologized, but yeah, they made it really, really rough for her. But one thing I always said is, if she was a guy, that never would have happened. Look
Yeah,
what Justin Bieber
controlling
did.
how many
Justin
kids you
Bieber
can
did
have
some
and getting
fucked up
married.
shit.
Yeah, and he's back. And he's like
yeah,
normal now.
And he's normal. And they should leave him alone. They
Yeah,
should
you
let
got
him be a
lucky.
fucking kid. They just didn't let her do that. All right, another one. Number 3, she was made to take medication she didn't want. The star said she had no control over her health care, alleging that doctors put her on lithium, a mood-stabilizing drug, after she canceled her Las Vegas residency. Remember, I was talking about she came up, the big reveal, this is the opening, she got up, she walked off, she got out, refused to perform, so they fucking put her on lithium for that shit. Lithium is a very strong, completely different medication compared to what I was used to, she told the court. You can go mentally impaired if you take it too much, which is true. It's kind of like a poison, and if you stay on it longer than 5 months, it'll mess you up. After beginning the medication, Britney said she felt drunk, couldn't even have a conversation with her mom or dad. She had 6 different nerfers, that was sent to her house to monitor her condition, and they wouldn't let her get in her own car or go anywhere for a month. Yeah, because she's on fucking lithium.
Does she have any mental issues?
That's the thing. That's what
Since she had that one
we don't
episode
know.
where she shaved
There's
her head.
some-
And
They
shit.
won't tell. They won't tell us.
they can't.
Oh, we can't. Oh, we won't be able to know.
HIPAA, right? It's HIPAA. They can't. So
If
Bro, I'm
the
telling you, you should
reason
watch
that
that Black
all this is
Mirror
going
episode.
on is because she has like a
into the
real.
mic, please. There
I'm
you
sorry,
go.
me?
There you go.
Yeah. If she has a real mental issue, then they probably can't let her.
Well, that's
be
the
in-
thing. That's what we're wondering, because if they don't let her out after this, like
She's never gonna be. out.
she's never gonna fucking get out. There's got to be something there. All right, she's being extorted for money on several occasions. Britney drew attention to the fact that she was making money for other people while being refused access to her own fortune, which is $60 million. We talked about it. Court documents revealed the New York Times earlier this week show that the star was given an allowance of $2,000 a week. That's her allowance. $2,000 a week.
I mean, that's fine for us.
Yes,
but
yeah. Like
for
you
her,
work
if
at a
you
good
have some
restaurant
kinds of
down here, that's what
expenses,
you're making.
That's not a lot.
Joe
Well, I mean,
Stone Crab, you're making double that
A week?
a week. $2,000 a week is her allowance, bro.
Yeah, it's not bad. That's
No, it's not
2,
enough,
4,
bro.
that's 8
No.
a month. But still, like if you get your hair done, that's like who knows for her.
So
1,000.
she's rich, bro. I made $1,300 last week.
She's rich, but she doesn't have access to it.
Yeah, but I mean, you have a different lifestyle.
No, for
like,
sure.
You know,
That's
like,
what I'm saying. Her
what does she
$2,000 a week is probably nothing.
I ate IHOP for breakfast yesterday with the kids. Like, you know what I mean, like, she's not eating IHOP. Like, I
That's
found
what
it
I'm
very
saying.
delicious.
Personal trainer,
But-
personal chef.
Yeah,
this,
yeah,
this,
exactly.
this.
2000. It doesn't matter. She's worth $60 million fucking dollars. She should be able to do what the fuck she wants. Her
She's
father,
39 years
her
old.
father makes $4,000 a week.
Oh,
No,
Isn't
it's
that
with her
interesting?
money.
Yeah, of her money.
Yeah, fuck
Exactly.
that.
She's like, I shouldn't be able to work. I shouldn't have a conservatorship if I can work and provide money for other people. Knowing that she had worked since she was 17 years old, it makes no sense whatsoever. This is quoting her. It makes no sense whatsoever for the state of California to sit back and literally watch me with their own two eyes make a living for so many people and pay so many people, taking trucks and buses on the road with me and told I'm not good enough. I'm great at what I do, and I allow these people to control what I do, ma'am, and it's enough. It makes no sense at all.
You know what they could probably do? Change who's in charge of it.
That's one of the things that she's hoping can happen. But still, the people that are being put in charge are being put in charge by the conservatorship.
No. Get rid of who's in charge of the conservatorship altogether, and then be like, you know what? I don't want them to do it. If you feel like I need somebody to watch what I'm doing, hire another fucking chaperone.
What about
if
a
that's the case,
liberalship?
like,
Or
what?
Like, what about a liberal shift?
yeah.
Everything
like-
that's going on, how does she still have a fan base? Like, best thing to do is
Because
kill
they
her
love
off
her.
at the
No,
end.
they
they
love
love
her.
her.
They do.
I mean, I remember old Britney songs. I'm not like obsessed with her like Seth, but like
I'm not obsessed with
it's
it.
Britney,
Honestly,
bitch.
if she
Like,
didn't
she's
have
fire
this
from back then.
conservatorship, I probably wouldn't be as like, but it's just, dude, it's just so fucking
it's fucked
weird,
up.
man.
Yeah, it's not good. That's like,
has anyone else in the showbiz had anything similar to that? Like, at all?
No. Like, that's what I'm saying. This doesn't exist. And there are plenty of freaking stars.
she
that go off
signed
the
it
rail.
over in the beginning, right?
What about like Luke Wilson? Was it Luke Wilson or who was the guy who freaking commits suicide or whatever?
Everyone's doing like not all of them, but
Suicide's so hot right now.
artists are going crazy. They're doing all types of shit, bro. Like it's your life. Fuck it. I
Yeah,
mean, it is what it
it
is. If you fuck
should
it up,
be.
you fuck it up. If you don't fuck it up, you don't fuck it up. You should be able to make your own decisions.
But I
So
mean,
her-
she had to have signed something. I don't know. How does
know,
that just get
man.
imposed on you?
I don't think you. I don't
Because they
know.
have like with the older people, like like with grandparents or people of his elderly age, they can't really make decisions for
No,
themselves.
yeah, that I
Yeah,
get.
When you
You
bring it
just-
to
you said
court,
that. You just had
that's
this
what I'm saying.
conversation.
They don't have to sign because obviously they're not in a mental state
Yeah,
where they
right.
can decide. This person is not that person. I don't know if it has to be something. There has to be
It
something.
has to be.
There has to be something.
Dude, it's been 13 fucking years. Her team is exposing her to paparazzi. Britney said her acting conservator, Jodie Montgomery, has put her in therapy twice a week in a location where photographers can access her. Yesterday, paparazzi showed me coming out of the place literally crying, she said. It's embarrassing. It's demoralizing. I deserve privacy, she continued. She would prefer to continue therapy at home. You
Yeah,
know, like,
who
don't you
wouldn't?
think that's fair?
Yeah, duh.
Like, what the fuck, man?
Let's
She's-
have
she
all the
said,
paparazzi see you when you come out after your breakthrough.
Yeah,
and it's-
like, and she said, "I know I need therapy. Like,
Obviously.
I know I need therapy. Can I do it at home, please?
damn.
The hell,
I got money, bitch.
yeah."
Come over
Yeah,
here.
I could do it at home.
So she summarized, "I feel muzzled. And she wants her story made public." At the start of the hearing, a lawyer for the conservatorship raised concerns about Britney's testimony being public. It's like, I don't think people should know what she's saying in the public. And the judge is like, whatever, bitch.
Yeah,
I
who the
feel,
fuck cares?
Yeah. Well, I mean, people should
Well, people
know.
want to know, but
And, there's no reason why I should gag this, So I feel like it should be an open court hearing and they should listen to what I have to say, she said.
Sure.
The star expressed anger at that her family can give interviews to anyone they want about her situation, but she's unable to speak to the press. If I can say one thing, I have a right to use my voice. I've lied and told the whole country I'm okay and happy. I thought that if I said enough, maybe I might become happy because I've been in denial. I've been in shock. I've been traumatized. Fake it till you make it. But now I'm telling you the truth, okay? I'm not happy. I can't sleep. I'm so angry, it's insane. I'm depressed. I cry every day. Britney added that she felt compelled to address the judge in the case, Brenda Penny, so it's the same judge, by the way, for a second time, having previously raised concern about a closed-door hearing in 2019. A lot has happened since 2 years ago, the last time I was in court. I haven't been back to court in a long time because I don't think I was heard on any level when I came to the court the last time. The last time I spoke to you made me feel like I was dead, like I didn't matter, like nothing had been done to me. You thought like I was lying. I want to be heard. I'm telling you this again, so maybe understand the depths and the degree of the damage I want and deserve
I
changes.
mean, is it normal for
going
her to have
forward.
the same judge again? It's kind of weird.
I think so. Yeah, because
I feel like you should have
in
a
a situation like this, you need someone who's really familiar with
Yeah, with the
everything.
case.
I mean, I
Yeah.
guess, but
Sure.
But it's more serious to us, but that makes sense.
especially if she had a bad experience with that judge the first time.
I mean, yeah, but what's a bad experience? The judge is. I mean, the judge is
I don't
following the
know.
law, like for
And
the
she
most
didn't
part.
bring it
I
up
guess.
before.
But she's
I
like,
mean,
you
this
didn't
has
hear
only
me.
been going on for the past couple years. And you said it's been 13 years.
She can't even get in her fucking boyfriend's car. Like, what the fuck? Some of Britney's demands are relatively simple. Here you go. She wants to get her nails done.
I want to
visit
go to my
friends,
boyfriend's car.
and be driven in her boyfriend's
I
car.
want to get my pussy sucked. Fuck.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, yeah. Oh, I'm sure that's
I
happening.
mean,
I'm
like-
sure that's allowed.
I want to get smashed in my boyfriend's car.
Yeah.
I wanna fuck on the street. Nah, I'm just like it does,
Good
anything.
Lord.
Just
Jesus Christ. You can tell
but
there's
I
a
mean,
room
like,
full
you
of
can't.
guys.
She can't. It's
I
a
wanna have
woman.
kids.
A woman that can't get her nails done. I mean,
Yeah.
like
I want to have therapy
they're-
in my house.
You know how not to be women they want to do their little
Yeah,
shit.
they
They
wanna
want to
be
be all prettied
pampered.
up. They want
100%.
to decide what they want to look like. They want to be beautiful.
She wants to end the conservatorship without being evaluated. I've done a lot of research, ma'am, and there's a lot of judges who do end conservatorships for people without them having to be evaluated all the time.
she's gonna need to be evaluated.
So I deserve to have a life. So there's a court hearing July 14th, and
But she
Brenda
doesn't want to be
Penny,
evaluated.
the judge,
She doesn't want to.
did thank her and said she was very courageous. But yeah, she don't evaluate me, just fucking let me out. July 14th. So that's when we're gonna circle back, folks. Any last minute thoughts?
No.
I feel like, I mean, I would just be like, evaluate me and then clear me. Done.
That's what I'm saying. Like without being evaluated, I
mean,
wonder
yeah, it'd
what
be
that's
nice,
all about.
but-
Maybe she doesn't want to be evaluated.
I
for
know.
a reason.
That's
Exactly.
what I'm saying.
Because they're gonna send in some dude from the conservatorship
Nah, they gotta
to
find
evaluate.
a
Oh, this
bias.
bitch is crazy.
Nah,
She's got to stay.
Nah, they got to
You never
find
know.
somebody
You'd like to
that's
think the
away from
judge
both
would be
sides.
on her side at this point, especially being a woman, you know?
The judge is probably on her side. That's probably why she made a decision in the first place
We'll see.
to keep her.
July 14th, folks. A couple weeks away, a few weeks away. We'll definitely report. Come here to get all the
Got all
dirt.
the hot goss.
Yeah, right.
We'll
So-
be at the courtroom.
All right, yeah. I don't know about that. We're going to take our next break. We're going to come back. We're going to talk about the flight with Antoine. I got the video, which is
flight or
cool.
the
Yeah, the flight.
The flight
I
fight.
thought you said the fight.
I might have said the fight. The flight.
No, you said flight.
Flight of the
Okay,
Conchords.
so we got a little beef, a little update, Laz's Corner Positivity. So we'll be back in a bit. Boom.
Boom.
A lot of them say no, but I wasn't trying to hear that. So I pack my bags and go on a one-way ticket, no comeback. You know, I got my hands in the sky towards the ceiling, and let me tell you, yo, I swear it's such a feeling. This is me on cloud nine, and I ain't coming down, no. Check your watch, this is my time. Tick tock, here I go. Tonight, yeah, whoa. See from tonight, yeah. Stare at the ocean, yeah.
All right, so I guess we're ready to freaking rock here. We're gonna go ahead and we're back. As soon as Antoine,
I'm here. We're here.
Puts his girlfriend aside
She's been here the whole time.
the whole time.
Big fan.
We appreciate it. I just had a delicious sip of my beer. It's called Sea Cow. It's like a manatee on there, but it's like a milk stout. It's freaking delicious. Just saying. All right, so we're going to talk about the flight with Antoine because we went, by the way.
We did it.
And yeah, so
He's got
Elena
me
and
halfway
I.
there now.
Halfway?
Yeah.
You're thinking you might want to do it halfway?
Yeah, like I'm halfway to do it.
Okay. All right. So
I'll
we'll,
just come. I haven't
we're
had
gonna-
a problem yet.
We're gonna watch the movie
Hey,
first.
don't see this one. The problem is he keeps saying little random. I don't need to
gotta
hear about
tease.
shit like that.
It's not that scary. Good Lord. We'll watch the video. It's 5 minutes long, and then we'll go ahead and talk about it. So those of you just listening, if you want to fast forward exactly 5 minutes and 13 seconds, or you could listen. In the beginning, you'll hear some stuff, but then after a while, it's just plain sound. So here we go.
Seth,
Oh, shit.
To the
Hold
right.
on. There we go.
dun, dun, dun. Grand Theft Auto. Why does she have a suitcase?
Me
You know,
is my suitcase.
That's,
bruh.
yeah, that's, you know.
I got all my tools.
I mean, when you ever see a real pilot, they always have that suitcase behind them, you know?
I might not come back.
But they both need to be plugged in.
Headset? Sure.
Oh, that's how you guys can hear each other. Mm-hmm. Is it very, very loud up
You'll
there?
find out. It gets pretty loud.
You're not gonna hear shit yet.
All right.
Yeah, without the headset, you wouldn't.
Hey,
hear
I didn't
much.
see any keys.
I sent you a picture of the keys.
I know, but I didn't.
I didn't turn it yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say after 1 gallon of fuel will be good. Good back there?
As good as it's gonna get.
Okay.
Your
It's
camera,
small. It's cramped.
your phone's microphone's great.
All right. Yeah, it's actually I was pretty impressed.
Yeah,
Until the propeller comes on and you just can't hear shit.
it's like a real airplane.
Yeah.
See, I keep thinking that it's you speaking right now and not from.
Doors are locked. Sure.
Air conditioning, we kind of have like these little air vents here.
Oh, AC's in the plane.
Sort of.
Barely.
It's not cool. It's fresh air. Here we go.
There's the key.
Yeah, right? The official key, bro.
Ooh. Seth is so excited, but he looks a little scared.
Nah, not even a little bit.
Elena?
She was good.
Was this the first time you were in a small plane, Josh
Yeah.
or Seth?
Yeah, totally.
Have you been in one, Lucas?
Yeah.
That's cool. There's
Yeah,
a
you
lot
said
of,
with your dad or your uncle or something. I remember you said.
Dad's friend.
Dad's
There's
friend.
a small plane like that.
yeah. Up there where he lives, there's a lot of small airports.
There's not really a lot of space in there, huh?
No, we were like shoulder to shoulder. I was up against the locked door. Yeah, why was it turned to the side?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
So that's crosswind correction.
Okay.
See how the winds? You see the windsock?
Oh yeah.
The wind's coming from behind us, and on our left side. I mean, it wouldn't do much. 'Cause it's not that strong. But if you have like strong enough winds, if you're not doing the right correction, it could flip the plane.
Oh, interesting.
But I mean,
Okay.
it'd have to be pretty fucking strong. But it's just like a habit.
Sure. Here we go. Take off.
Cool.
What's interesting is like how much the airplane like tilts to the side. You can feel, you know, the wind more, the turbulence, all that shit.
Yeah, you feel it all.
It's a little scary at first, I'll admit, because I was like, whoa, I mean, just
There we go. I do. Look
We're
at
in
your
the air
face. You don't
now.
even look like you're not scared. Or was that excitement?
it was definitely excitement. So yeah, dude, these are houses, Antoine
Yeah,
said,
this is
where people live.
Stiltsville.
Yeah. They live in those houses.
It's in Key Biscayne.
So there's what is it? What's the name of that?
Crandon
Yep.
Tennis Park. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, that's where they do the Miami Open.
Or
Key
they used to.
Biscayne. Yeah, used to. Well, they will again.
It's a good spot.
Is that like a regular seatbelt?
Yeah, pretty much.
But the latch is more like a regular airplane, like you flip up versus like a click.
Okay.
So here we go. Is Portofino. Right there is where all the
Rich
Yeah.
people. Fisher
Yeah.
Island.
and the cruises go in and out.
Where's the airport you fly out of?
Tamiami.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
Are we gonna see all our workplaces?
We
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's all there. I mean, I cut a lot of it out just for keeping it short. It was about 25 minutes of total film. So yeah, going back around. It was after he let me fly the plane.
You
Yeah,
flew
that
the
was
plane?
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're in the
mean-
front, I could let you fly.
I didn't really like fly it. I mean, I just kept us from, kept it straight. Actually, we had dropped a little bit and I had to pull it back up, which is kind of cool.
Are there controls on both sides?
Yeah. There's Fisher Island again.
Did you see your apartment?
Yeah, we did actually.
Now I want to go. All right, I'm 75%.
All right, 75 now. All right,
Nah,
75.
it's chill as fuck.
It's cool, man. It really is cool. All right, there you
Especially
go.
if you go like because sometimes there's a lot of planes around,
Sure.
but when there's like sometimes it's just you, so you really don't even have to really worry about anything.
I hear you. Oh, commercial. Look at that. Wow, dude. I'm getting commercials on my YouTube channel. Imagine that. All right. So, yeah. So we went. I thought it was really, really cool. So, as you said, you're 75% now?
Yeah. Before I
Okay.
was like 10%, but after I talked to
Okay.
Antoine in between the show and before,
Sure.
I was 50.
Okay. And now you're 75?
Yeah.
It's fun, man. Take your little girl with you. She would have a blast. She would have a blast.
I'm going to go first and then I'll
Okay.
decide if I'm going to take anybody else with me.
So I can say that Elena started to feel a little bit sick at one point in there. I think
That's on the way back.
Yeah, on
I
the way
think,
back.
The
Why?
turbulence.
turbulence wasn't. I honestly feel like because a little bit of motion sickness because you're not controlling it. You're
That
kind of
too.
in the back seat.
That too.
And you don't have like these big windows and a big windshield.
100%.
So she was a little bit more enclosed back there. So I probably feel like there's a possibility I could have probably gotten motion sickness in that same situation.
Do you usually get motion sickness though?
I've thrown up on the plane.
Not really. You have really?
Yeah.
On your own plane? Like you're
Not-
flying?
Yeah.
Really?
3 times.
What do you see?
Really?
These,
Well,
these are the,
like
these are
you're
the things
flying
that
a
keep
plane
making me go back down.
and-
to
I
you
mean,
need
3
the bark
times in
bag?
like 4 years. You know, so-
Oh, now
In the
it's down
bark
to like
bag?
67%.
Yeah, I have a bark bag.
I'm on like 65 right
So
now.
this was during the training. So what they would make us do is the stalls. So it's like you pitch up till the plane stalls, and you kind of drop back down, and
Sure.
so it's you're really getting that motion.
I mean, I could see that,
so
Worse
it's,
than like
it's
a
an
roller
uncomfortable
coaster?
feeling. And then sometimes it'd be with Bond.
Yeah, for sure.
So like what me and Bond would do, since we could fit on the plane, I would sit in on her lessons and
Sure.
in the backseat, and then she would sit in on mine. So even though you're not flying, you can still you're still learning. So that's
Yeah,
what we do.
but-
So sometimes in the backseat when she was doing the stalls and shit, I
Being in the back seat when someone
It's-
else is
yeah.
doing a stall, that's got to be one of the most terrifying things.
What exactly do you do with the stall? Like you cut off the engine?
nah.
It stalls
so
on
you
its own.
so you pull up until the.
Oh, until
I mean, you
it
don't
doesn't-
put up like that, but still you pull up enough and you just hold it there till the plane
can't go anymore.
can't climb anymore, so it just dips down, and it's you put full power,
And then you do, like,
there's
wing-
you recover from it
Okay.
I got you.
because they're teaching you basically like if on takeoff, if you pull up too hard, and then you stall, how to recover from that.
Did you
That's
do
what they're
that with
assuming.
them?
What do you mean with them? No.
Oh, okay. So I don't want to.
No, I wouldn't do that with fast. You're not supposed to.
Sure.
I
don't
mean,
know.
who's watching?
I
But
feel like next time maybe I'll do it.
Hey.
well, the
if
thing
you
is,
want
if
me
we
to
do
go-
that, I have to go to the practice area. There's like a designated area
Oh,
of
to
flying.
fly,
That's for
that
like
stuff? I
flight
got you.
training. Can't just do that in Miami Beach.
Hey. I don't want to do anything like that.
That's fine. That's cool.
And
I,
I don't want
I'm
to talk
down.
about anything that's abnormal before I get on that plane.
How far is Okeechobee, like distance wise?
an hour and a
10
half.
minutes.
Oh, distance wise?
Like,
I'm
well,
not sure.
hour and a half on a plane to get
Yeah.
there? Really? Okay.
Really?
No.
I thought it'd be faster.
Like the river? Like the lake?
No, Lake Okeechobee. Yeah,
Okeechobee.
I thought it'd be sooner than that.
Because we would fly to Pahokee, which is like right on the lake,
Sure.
How
And that was it, an hour
fast
and a
are
half.
you flying?
like 100 miles per hour.
Okay.
1,000 feet.
Maybe 120 max. Like if the wind's behind you, but 100.
That makes sense. It'd be cool to go south. It's a chill ride. That's the thing because you're not going. Excuse me, the beer. Oh, because you're not going super fast. It's just a really really chill ride.
Is that how fast the plane can go?
Well,
That
these
one?
these
That
planes, yeah,
Yeah, okay.
yeah, cruising speed.
I got you.
Because then I mean, you can go full power and like aim
How many-
down and see how fast you can go.
How many hours will you get out of a tank of gas at cruising speed? Let's assume it's just
5.5 hours.
5.5 hours. So you could go to Lake Okeechobee and back.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
On
yeah.
a tank, yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
You can on a full tank. You could probably make it maybe even past the Georgia border.
Wow.
Really? Oh, because you're going
Yeah.
100 miles per hour.
Yeah.
Still,
Yeah,
or you could make
maybe.
it. You wouldn't be coming back.
Not coming back.
Yeah, I got you.
Well,
I got you.
except like if the wind's against you, probably not.
Sure.
No, we do 100. We
It'd
do
be
100
cool, because I definitely want to do it again. It'd be cool to go south next time, just like down the Keys and shit. Just to
Yeah, we go to a marathon, have lunch, come back,
hell yeah.
Oh yeah,
I'm
you
down.
could like
or the Keys.
land the plane.
Yeah, you land the plane, you leave it there, and then you come
Come
back,
back,
and
have lunch. I'm down,
Yeah.
dude. Sorry, shame Laz and I are too fucking fat to go on the
Together.
same
We,
ride.
we could do it.
nah.
What did,
I'd have
what do you guys?
how far over? How much weight would we have to lose? So what am I? I'm 120. What are you, Laz?
You're 120.
Or 220. Bullshit. Damn, I said 120 to him when he asked me my weight, and I fucked it up. He's like, "You're not 120."
I was like, you're not fucking one.
220.
185. I might be like
185?
190 right now.
190. Okay.
Get the scale.
So how
Get the
much
scale.
weight would we have to lose?
We could just take some stuff out of the plane.
Yeah.
You can't take. I don't bring shit on the plane.
Less
except the shit that
fuel.
needs to
Take
be
off
there.
some seats.
Yeah.
But,
all right, take out some seats.
So all right, so the plane is 1,686 pounds.
That's really. It's not.
Right.
It doesn't weigh that much.
Basic empty weight.
Wow.
It weighs less than like a car.
Yeah, they're light, dude. They gotta fly.
How different is like a bigger plane? I'm not talking about like the huge commercial planes. Maybe like a 12-passenger plane. How different is that to
So
fly?
it would either have two engines, even propellers.
Okay.
The difference is like mine is power only. So
Okay.
either it's RPMs, straight RPMs. There's these other planes that have they're called the variable pitch propellers. So they'll have 3 propellers. Usually the ones I fly have 2. So they'll have like 3, and then basically you can control the curve,
Oh, giving you more thrust.
giving you more thrust.
Interesting.
So depending on which phase of
Add
flight
more
you're
gas, right?
in, not necessarily gas, but just that angle of the blade would give you
I just feel
X
like it
amount
would
more
make
thrust.
the engine work harder, having a little bit more of that friction. But
I
that's
can't say
pretty
because I
cool.
haven't
Three-
flown
you
those
have
planes,
3
so I don't know.
engines.
But I do know
but
of them.
the instruments, how different are they from the instruments you have in the smaller plane?
The instruments are essentially the same.
So you'd be able to fly like.
Well, I'd have to learn because this one there's like an extra knob, which is that the angle of the propellers.
Sure.
And I would have to learn.
He said knob.
he has to learn how to.
I'd have to
play
learn
with
how
the
to
knobs.
use them.
No,
Sure.
but like
But the altitude's the same. Like everything else is the same.
so, like in an emergency situation, like
Oh, the procedure would be the same. Yeah,
you'd have to get like, we need you, Antoine, right now to fly this plane. You'd be able to do it.
probably.
I don't like that answer.
Well, also it sucks because like you saw how long it takes. You got to do the checklist.
It was a while.
So
You
if
have to be. You have to be
it takes
safe.
like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, it took. It's not like we need to go right now. I was like, hold on, sir. I have to do my airplane
checks.
checks first.
Yo, which is
Clear
crazy.
prop.
Like I was supposed to take. It was kind of like a big checkpoint in this course that I'm taking now, the instrument rating, and 4 times in a row there was a problem with the plane prior to takeoff.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
So
Dude,
like
it's
what?
shit that like if you don't check. So one time was the starter. So like just turning it on, it would make like a weird sound. Like it didn't sound right.
That doesn't sound good at all. No.
Right. So I mean you just know. So you're like, okay, something's up. So they fixed that. And then the 3 other times was the alternator, which
Keeps everything working.
it charges the battery.
Sure.
So
Sure.
I mean, it'll work. You could take off, but
you'll run out
it's
of
not
battery.
charging your battery. So once
Yeah.
your battery dies, I mean, the engine still runs, but all your shit's not
Same
going to
thing
work.
as like a regular alternator. So I'm saying like your alternator basically
Charges
charges your battery,
Charges the
but
battery.
runs your devices as well.
Yeah, it
Right.
keeps the battery from draining. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
So before you take off, like you shut off the alternator and you see like the charge goes negative because you're losing juice.
Sure.
But then you turn it back on and you see the charge goes positive and then just back to like normal.
I gotcha.
So, but here, like it would just be negative. You just shut it off, shut it on. It wasn't just so.
I mean,
How-
do they
how-
do
so
that
shit
shit on
happens.
purpose, do you think? Because it's a test?
No,
Well,
no,
let's see
that's
if he
not on the
catches
purpose.
this
That's just the
shit.
plane.
these are planes
No,
about
no.
to take off. Like these are like regular. Like,
That's not even something you can do to see if they would catch
Laz
it.
is like 52 now.
No. That's normal shit.
I gotcha.
That like, but this was. I'm pretty sure most of the time when people are just taking off or going on planes that have their license, I'm just gonna go for a flight, and they probably don't even do all the steps for real.
Sure.
No, you
sure.
would.
Everybody does.
Yeah, you would have to. I mean, no one's looking.
If you want to like make sure you're gonna
No
live,
one's making sure you're doing it,
100%,
but yeah, why wouldn't you?
Sure. I mean, you are flying.
So like each plane has their like checklists.
I know you said Time Miami Airport, but
Yeah, there's a bunch of schools there.
oh, there's just a bunch of schools there.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
the
yeah.
people have their private planes and stuff there.
Also,
as well.
yeah,
Yeah,
for
the
sure.
jet plane,
You pay like a hangar
pilot,
fee or something.
small little private jet plane. Which
No,
is
there's
kinda
a
cool.
good amount of jet planes that go there. You
Yeah.
see
So
'em.
I'm saying, are the people that have like their private planes doing like the little checklists, or they're just like,
Oh,
fuck
for
it?
sure.
Oh, okay,
Probably-
that's what I wanted
Dude,
to know.
you
I
can't
would
let
assume
this
so,
checklist
yeah.
thing go, man.
No, bro. Hey, you never know, bro. Fuck, man.
I mean, yeah,
Like-
if you're a pilot, you're all about safety.
Okay, excellent. That's what I
Yeah,
need to hear. Good,
absolutely.
done now.
But if you want, I'll skip the checklist.
No,
for you,
no, no,
just for you.
no.
If
See,
you
now
wanna-
I'm at. I was going to
See
the
how much
70.
I want
I'm
to
on
see how much I know
68
from
now.
memory. See how much I can remember.
Sure.
You could do that, and then we'll do the checklist all over
okay,
again.
okay.
Yeah, like, like
Good lord. I think you should go, man. It was cool. You can park right
Any
there
other-
and grab yourself a bite afterwards somewhere.
Any other plane questions?
Yeah, man. There's a great restaurant there.
at the airport.
Like, no, like outside. Actually, there's a lot of them. But yeah, there's a really good restaurant there.
Try to race the plane with my car.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So
Fast
anyway,
Furious.
all right. Any thoughts out there, Lucas? Good lord.
No.
Yeah, I could tell.
Lucas, well, shut the fuck up.
Right. So yeah, it was a cool flight. Really, really enjoyed it. I thought it was awesome. You know, I had a great time. I want to go on another one. Maybe go
Tell him about the
south.
landing.
I consider an investment. You know, 'cause, you know, when I actually, dude, the landing was amazing. That's very, very true.
Why? Because
Like
he
it
landed
was,
safely.
dude.
I
Like,
crushed
it,
it,
was,
bro. I crushed it.
I mean,
He killed it, bro.
because I was expecting, you
I don't
know,
crush it
like,
often, but
just
when
a
I
little
do-
bounce or whatever. Like, here we go, and bro, it was just like so perfect. The wheels like barely hit. There was no bounce, and this
Oh,
and
do you
that.
do you bounce sometimes?
Dude. I plead the fifth.
That's
I
what
plead
I'm
the fifth,
saying.
'cause then
it
Laz
was
not gonna
so fucking amazing. I was not.
Nah, we bouncing commercial planes, bro. Like,
Yeah. No, it happens because sometimes like you just pull up too early. So
Sure.
you just go, and then you just go right back down.
but that like
As long as you don't pull out too late.
right.
True,
there you
true,
go.
true.
For sure.
But these planes, their landing gears, so like the wheels and the struts and shit, they're
Stiff.
lifetime warranty.
Yeah, I'm sure.
For these Cessnas, they can take abuse.
That's good. Thank the Lord. Yeah, it was cool, man. It was a perfect. It really was a perfect
you got
landing.
another 2%, bro, for
So,
that one.
yeah, for sure. That's the most important part. You know, it's not the flying, it's not the takeoff. You know,
about
it's
that
the landing.
This landing.
That's for sure. All right, Lucas. Well,
Research Lucas with the weather.
Oh, one more question.
oh, okay, please.
Oh, God damn it.
Weather? Have you flown in any type of weather? Rainy?
A little bit of
more windy than
rain.
usual.
That's a good question.
A little bit of rain, but no.
He wouldn't
you don't
take
fly
us up,
into it.
so we had to postpone because he's like, the weather's not going to be good. I'm like, oh, good,
No, yeah, that's because we go like so far out.
sure.
Because like the training area is like pretty close to the airport. So if we do go out there and we do our lesson, if the weather starts to get a little bad, it's like, all right, let's just go back. We're pretty close.
What about wind? Like
Wind? I mean, I've been up there. Like, usually it was like 18 knots, gusting 25, 30 knots.
Sure.
and that's okay.
That's rocky, bro. That's
Yeah.
not fun.
But are you okay
Landing,
with it?
I'm sure. is
I
a-
mean, I'm okay with it because I'm flying it, but there's been times my instructor's like, bro, take me back. I can't take it.
really?
Oh,
We're like, I'm good. I'm flying blind.
Yeah.
But I guess since I'm the
Literally.
one flying, he's like, no, take me back. He's like, I'm about to spew.
Wow.
you need to be like, yo, you need to teach me how to fucking do whatever you would do.
I tell him to
This-
stop being a little bitch.
Yeah, right.
'Cause
for real.
first of all, he can see. Second of all, he's an instructor.
He's literally blindfolded doing this. He's not kidding.
Yeah,
He- you know, he's blindfolded.
Well, not
flying the
blindfolded,
plane.
but yeah.
Well, you can't see outside. It's just the instruments.
right.
So,
All right.
all right. You
Yeah,
good,
it
lads?
gets choppy.
Yeah, I'm
You
there. I'm
good?
there. 72%.
All right. Well, 72? It's all right.
I went down a lot and I went back up, so
That's
we're
a
good.
passing grade.
Yeah, I mean that's you know you'll get out of school and into college with that. That's for sure. All right,
Seth
Lucas.
will, Seth will give you $10.
What's that?
Seth will give you $10, lads, if you go up.
$10.
Research Lucas.
$100 a die.
Hey, that's
We
a
gotta
solid
make
5
sure
points.
you film it if you do go. That's for sure. You won't do as good a job as I did, but still.
I could just give him
Unless the weather's
give him
better.
the phone and pay for
True.
the flight.
Yeah.
Like,
All right, Lucas. Where do we have the weather this week? I can talk. Good lord.
You need to stay out of the heat.
Yeah, it's tough down here.
This week, again, England,
Okay.
Okay.
sex howl.
Sex how? Like HOW?
Yep,
Sex how?
England.
Sex how?
It's another hamlet, and it's from Old Norse derivative of sex
Sure.
howl.
Okay.
SEXHOU.
Can I say,
HOU.
is it insensitive if I was like, that would be like how an Indian chief would greet sex?
Yep.
Ow.
Sex. How?
No.
No?
We can't
say that
say
anymore?
shit anymore, bro.
Really?
Just leave it alone, bro.
Okay.
You're white. You're white as fuck. All
Ah.
right. Like,
Sure.
But they do need to learn how to
How
have
are
sex
you?
because as of the 2011 census, there's less than 100 people.
Less than 100. Okay.
in this
Yep.
city,
However, in 20, yeah, and
City,
however, in
Dallas Village.
2015,
town, whatever.
Yeah. Hamlet.
as of 2015, North Yorkshire County Council estimated the population to be 20.
Wow. Ooh. Wow.
What? And how
At least
long?
100.
They need like a Chen child policy. Okay. I'm glad I got a couple laughs for that one. Okay. All right. So Lucas, let's start with Saturday.
Saturday, July 3rd, high of 71, low of 54. Showers,
Okay.
chance of precipitation at 45 with the winds coming out of the northeast at 7 miles per hour.
Okay.
And Sunday, July 4th, the most important birthday there is.
That's right. 100 per freaking cent. Let's just say it.
America's
USA.
birthday.
That's right.
High 69. Nice.
Nice.
5. Light rain again with the chance of precipitation at 76%.
Wow.
1776.
Okay, sure.
Hey.
Sure. Okay.
69 to
East-south.
76.
With the winds coming out of east-southeast at 7 miles per hour.
7. Okay.
Monday, July 5th, high of 67, low of 55. Showers again. You have to realize
I have to realize it's England every week, and they're always going to have showers.
And every time I go to look something up, they usually have the same weather that whole week.
Sure. Okay. I mean, I could see how the weather wouldn't change that much
Every
in a
day.
week.
Our
Yeah.
weather hasn't changed for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's been. Yeah, that's true. I'll give you that. Okay.
Ours,
All right.
ours did. We went from 70 to 95 in like a day.
Yeah, it's hot up there,
That's up north
folks. It
shit.
doesn't get that hot down here. There's,
We've been in the 80s.
Yeah.
Because it's been cloudy.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, once that
true.
sun comes up, we're fucked.
So, winds. What were the winds?
No, chance of precipitation at 59%, and the winds coming out of the south-southwest at 11 miles per hour.
Okay.
6
Tuesday, July 6th, high of 68.
Oh, all right. So you already said high of 68. I'm going to say a low of like 62.
59.
Showers. Oops, no frogs. Showers. Chance of precipitation, 69%. Nice. And I'm going to say the wind's coming out of the southeast at 8 miles per hour. All right.
So Monday, July 5th, high of 67. You said low of 52.
I said 62.
62.
Yeah.
The low is going to be 55.
Oh, God.
You said showers. It is going to be showers.
Okay, nice.
You said the highest chance of precipitation is 69%.
Yep.
Nice. Chance of
68.
precipitation.
No, 69.
It was 69?
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Actual is going to be 59%.
Oh.
Antoine
you
said
said-
59.
You said 58, I think.
And You said the wind out of the southeast at 8 miles per hour.
Sure.
It's going to be south-southwest at 12 miles per hour.
Yeah.
Wah, wah, wah.
Can't win them all.
All right. Well, research Lucas.
The weather.
We appreciate it. Really, sex how? So
How do you
okay.
how do you search for those? You just like look up like
Hey. You want to come back on the show, bro?
that was a valid
I
question.
don't know.
No, that's fine. I'll accept the leave it mysterious.
Well, actually,
Laz
first,
won't tell us his secret positivity spot either.
It's dried up.
It's all they have all their their patented ways. What's that, Lucas?
well, first I go to beep.
Yeah, right. Good story. All right, so we do have a little beef.
What? You got beef?
And I guess we'll start with Lucas, just in case Laz has to remember his again. We'll
I
give him
have
some
to.
time.
I text myself already.
Okay, all right. So go ahead, Lucas. What's up
All
with the
right.
beef, bro?
What's with the beef?
My town has banned fireworks.
What?
I thought you said
you got
Philly. Oh, Philly bans them or Pennsylvania bans them?
Well, no.
His town.
Pennsylvania has lifted for years. Regardless of where the fireworks store was, there's a difference between store and stand.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
As a Pennsylvania resident, you are not allowed to buy fireworks inside of Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
They lifted that, made all like class 2, kind of like mortars and all that legal for Pennsylvania residents.
When was that? I know they did that.
A couple, 3-4 years ago, something
Okay,
like that.
sure.
But my town has banned any sort of sparkling or consumer grade fireworks.
Sparkling? Sparklers?
Yeah.
How is that? Oh, is there a drought going on? What the hell is going on?
No, because, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, that's true.
Somebody fucking complain.
Fuck sparklers.
Sparklers, though? Like sparklers? Like really?
Here's the thing.
Sparklers?
So what
They
about
got
on the
rid-
cake?
Seth,
Yeah,
do you
right.
remember growing up of the town fair and all that?
Yep.
Nope, not anymore.
No, really?
Oh, they
4th
got
of
rid
July
the fair.
fireworks? Nope, not anymore. They're
Why?
on-
Wait, not even a professional can do it?
No, we used to have.
You said
a company come in.
consumers.
No, 4th of July, we had a company come in and did fireworks.
Yeah.
There was a fundraiser for the fire department.
Dude, if they're banning sparklers, pretty sure they just about banned any fireworks.
And it was a
They're gonna start
fundraiser
banning
for the
lighters.
fire department. That's what
Wow.
he said.
Yeah, true.
Well, that was a part of the
You
fair,
got
and there
beef?
was always 4th of July.
Very valid beef.
That's
I'll have to
fucked up.
say.
They don't have them 4th of July, but they have fireworks in October.
Yeah.
If the government denies fireworks, the citizens will supply fireworks.
Right.
Okay.
The police have already been out. Nobody got a fine because everybody in town lit fireworks.
Sure. Well, that's good.
They made it a crime now.
All right. Well, that sucks. I'm really sorry to hear that.
That's why we can't.
It's illegal here, but we do it
yeah,
anyways.
you come down here and you can
South
fucking
Florida. The
like,
police will do it with you.
thousands of dollars of fireworks. I'll put up the picture. It's pretty fucking impressive what Benny's got going on for 4th of July. All right, Laz, what's up?
What?
That too.
You
Fuck.
got beef?
I don't know what the fuck is leaking in the garage at my job, but
It's
if
your
you don't park in a
transmission.
certain place, hard water just gets leaks on my car, and I have 3 spots.
Really?
Yes, and
Like it's dripping from above?
it's dripping from above, and it's annoying the shit out of
Wow.
me. And it's like they're not doing anything about it, and it's fucking annoying. And I just saw the other one today, and it won't come off. Like
No.
Car
If it's
wash,
hard
the car
water,
wash,
mineral, no, forget it.
like I looked up something to maybe fix it today, but it's
XLR.
annoying. The second thing is
OxyClean.
the lawyers that are targeting already people that from the building collapse. Like literally, like the second day I saw an advertisement that was like, "Oh, if you and your loved one had anything, if you had anything to do with this building collapse or your loved one,
Call us now.
call
get
us now. And we'll
Compensation.
get yeah, exactly. And it's 2 days. Like let the
Yeah.
people fucking grieve, bro. Like
Fucking roaches.
They got to jump on it.
oh, that's fucking.
I mean,
crazy.
honestly, why don't you at least wait until they've declared everybody dead?
yeah,
too?
like what? It like literally like a day or 2 after
Sure.
it was already on Facebook. Like
Damn,
we're-
that is kind of messed up. I hope they got to find at least one, right? Jesus Christ.
Thing is, like all this money you end up paying out, You could have just fixed the damn building.
Dude, there's
Well, look
and
at
here's
what
the thing:
Ford
other
did with the
buildings are going to
Pinto.
be scrutinized like crazy. What's that, Lucas?
Look at what Ford did with the Pinto. Instead of recalling the Pintos, they just paid out wrongful death. The Pinto, if you rear-ended it, the gas tank would rupture and catch fire.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
And all they had to do was weld in the steel plate,
Research Lucas.
and they found it easier to pay out the wrongful death than to do the recall.
Wow.
Interesting.
Well, that would never fly now. I'm sure that
Yeah,
changed.
hell
Well, this is going to change a lot of laws also.
They already started.
Yeah.
Every building in Miami Beach has to be
Checked
they're
or some
inspecting,
shit.
checking and inspecting all of them right now.
Dude, there's some building owners that are like, shit.
That's not a cheap.
No.
You can't right now. You're not paying anybody off. You know, like you can't pay off the fire department. They're not even
No.
fucking around with your ass.
Nope.
You're just not up to code.
Forget
You're
it.
going down.
All right. Well, that's pretty much it. There's no asshole. There's no suck it this week, which is kind of a bummer.
Suck it.
Suck it. I just like to push the button and,
Dumbass.
every once in a while. I haven't used that one.
I forgot
yeah,
about the
that
dumbass.
Yeah.
but-
How could you forget about that? We sat through like 5 minutes of him just doing dumbass, dumbass, dumbass.
Yeah. I just had to
But he
get it
didn't ask
perfect.
about it.
Yeah. I actually, I didn't use it as much as I should have.
Dumbass.
So, all right. So that being the case, I guess we'll real quick update. We talked about the Brazilian environmental cabinet member, whatever, minister in Brazil, how he was accused of selling timber. Well, he resigned, which is great. So see you fucking later. It's nice to see a little bit of justice done. Who knows if it's going to help long term? I guess we'll find out.
I remember like the Brazil president wasn't big at all about like preserving the Amazon.
No, I mean, he's the one who kind
of
of was helping him, allowing that shit to happen. You're absolutely right about that. Dude, Brazilian president is a freaking
piece
moron.
of shit.
It's like a Brazilian Trump,
Pretty much.
pretty much. So, all right, Laz.
Laz's Corner of Positivity.
Anonymous customer leaves $16,000 tip at New Hampshire restaurant.
16,000?
Yep. A customer ordered a couple of chili dogs.
Like, sir,
fried-
can you sign right here? Remember we used to have to do that shit?
Yeah.
And they left that extra big tip. Just
Yeah.
initial it.
This happens, like not often, but randomly.
Yeah, it happens.
It happens. So, but a customer ordered a couple of chili dogs, fried pickle chips, and drinks at a New Hampshire restaurant and left a big tip. Wanted to stay anonymous. The tab was $37.93 before the tips. The reason I chose this one was because the servers tipped out the back of the house.
Oh,
With
they shared it?
Yeah,
That's cool.
With a substantial amount of I think they took like half.
Wow, Camila would be so proud, bro.
But that's so great because like at work right now, we're so understaffed. Like when it gets busy, we have one cook. He's an older dude.
Sure.
And he does his best, but he's like slaving, bro. Like 12 hours a day. Like
Yeah.
we don't appreciate them enough.
When
And
Camilo comes back, we're going to do our main topic is going to be that. We're just going to have it out. He wants to talk about it. I'm down to talk about it. I think it'll be cool.
What I want to know is what happened for the person to just be like, you know what? I'm gonna drop 16 G's.
Yeah.
Like, was just the service
he
that
said
good?
that. He said
Like, what?
that.
He's just like, you know what? I'm here for some chili dogs, and here's 16 grand tips.
I was kind of wondering that too.
They said that.
Or maybe they just do that. They go, once a week.
He kept
Gave me
saying
a blowy in the bathroom.
He kept
That's
saying
worth a tip.
don't. He kept saying don't spend it all in one place, and the lady thought he was fucking around.
Sure.
And then Zorla said one staffer then flipped it over and looked, and she's like, "Oh my God, are you serious?" And he said, "I want you guys to have it. You worked hard. That you guys work hard."
Wow.
And then the
That's
bar
what's
manager
up.
talked to the customer.
I've worked hard. I didn't get no tip.
He wants to
gotten
be
some
anonymous
pretty
too.
big
He doesn't
tips.
want anybody even
I
talk
got
to
a
him.
$5,000 tip once.
Nice.
With Svetlana, actually. We got fucking hooked up one night.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I think the most we've got like 3,700.
Yeah.
But at the bar, we split
Yeah.
it though. Cash.
Yeah. Dude, that's always nice.
Yeah.
That's for fucking sure.
In my dreams. Not talking shit. Real
Yeah,
life.
right?
Cash. No, it's cash.
Only in my dreams.
They're like 700. I think we got like 800 each for
Sure.
the day.
That's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
bad. Especially in cash,
Yep.
tax free.
Yeah,
Plus the regular.
Don't spend it all in
what
one
year was
place.
that in?
Yeah, 2022,
IRS.gov.
There you go. Oh
in
yeah.
the future. I was
for
dreaming
sure.
it.
All right. Well, any last minute thoughts, questions, canaries?
Comments, concerns.
Yeah.
Whose voice is the last corner of positivity?
This one?
Laz's Corner
Yeah.
of Positivity.
Does it sound familiar?
Nah.
Here, try again.
Laz's Corner of Positivity.
Is it Elena?
It is Elena. There you go. Very, very nice.
All right.
Very, very nice.
I heard the no today when I was walking over here.
Really?
No.
You heard it in your head?
No, I heard the creator of the
yeah,
no.
Yeah. She wasn't in the greatest mood today.
Yeah, I heard it. Here we go.
Now it's funny. She doesn't yell no anymore. It's like a no.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to do this? No. You want to do that? No. You want
No,
these?
I don't
No.
want this.
You want that? No. So, all right. Well, I guess that's pretty much it, folks. We got Seth in mic 1. We got Laz in mic 2.
Yo.
We got Lucas in mic 3.
Hey.
And Flyboy himself in mic 4.
Yes, sir.
Had a great fucking flight in Laz, 72%. I feel like you got to,
Almost there.
I just
bump
round
it
up 75.
Yeah, I mean, let's just say it's 75, 72.
Yeah, let's round up, huh?
So arbitrary. But yeah, man, I think you should go, that's for sure. If we both lose all of our weight, maybe we can go together according to the math we did today. That's for sure. So, all right, folks, rock on. We'll see you next week. Boom.